we are walking towards this with the flags of the United States, Great Britain, and Canada, because we are here at the Ferry Peace National Memorial Park here in Putin Bay, in Lake Erie, in Ohio. Ferry's Victory and International Peace Memorial on Lake Erie. War of 1812. Ferry's Victory.
Head that way.
Ferry's Victory and International Peace Memorial. On September 10, 1813, a great naval battle took place just a few miles northwest of here. Oliver Hazard Ferry's victory over the British achieved an important US goal in the War of 1812, control of Lake Erie and the Northwest Territory. Ferry's Victory and International Peace Memorial commemorates the Battle of Lake Erie and its significance of the War of 1812. Yet this monument also stands as a reminder of the enduring friendships among the United States, Great Britain, and Canada. It is a fitting tribute to both the sacrifices of war and the achievement of peace. This is Commodore Oliver Hazard Perry, 1860. This statue commemorating the Battle of Lake Erie was Ohio's first public monument. Unveiled in Cleveland, it remained on view until 1929 when it was moved to Perrysburg, Ohio. In the late 1990, concern about weathering resulted in the creation of a bronze replica for outdoor display. So, this is Commodore Hazard Perry, who commanded the United States Naval Fleet to fight against the British here in Lake Erie.
When peace talks finally began, the duel between 1814, bringing the War of 1812 to a close. 3 years later, the U.S. and Great Britain signed the Rush-Bagot Agreement, paving the way for the permanent disarmament of the 4,000-mile border between the United States and Canada. Out of the horrors of war has come a peace that has lasted since then. This commitment to peace has created the longest undefended border in the world. Though various disputes have arisen over the years, the U.S. and Canada have consistently relied on arbitration to resolve this dispute. As a fitting conclusion to this peace, Ferry's Victory International Peace Memorial was constructed between 1812 and 1815. Interred in the
On June 18, 1812, the United States, a young nation struggling for respect and power, declared war on Great Britain, the world's most dominant empire. What prompted such an astonishing and risky move? Despite winning the Revolutionary War almost 30 years earlier, U.S. still felt its independence curtailed. Violations of maritime rights and anger over British aid to American Indians resisting U.S. expansion spurred war fever. Land-hungry American citizens also eyed Canada, British last North American possession, as a tempting prize. The decision to fight came at a vulnerable time for Great Britain. Embroiled in a devastating war with Napoleon, the British dedicated their attention and military resources to Europe. If the U.S. was to strike a decisive blow, timing was on its side. This is the display enactment of the battle between the British and the Americans. The British on this side and the United States on this side.
A
a few U.S. infantrymen who would have also been using the brown vests. Those are still around. We used to be a British colony, so there's still some weapons from that.
Wait.
There's also the chance that during the battle, if British
We'll wait for a
infantryman were
minute.
to drop his weapon, the U.S. infantry would go up and pick it up.
Just
They have a
1
little bit of a
minute.
bigger barrel, so our round will fit down that barrel. But if the British person were to try to pick up either a French-made or a U.S.-made weapon, it's a little bit of a smaller barrel. Their rounds don't fit down this. So they can use our ammo in their guns. They can't use their ammo in ours. So it works out a little bit better for us. But having those explained, you guys want to see them go bang? Yes. Awesome. We'll step on the inside of the rope. You guys can just stay on the outside anywhere.
See, just like in
These are all
Alamo.
right-handed weapons, so it's also better to hit them far right. Battle did not get their hearing back for weeks, months, years, most of them never. This won't be nearly that loud, but we're doing what we can to protect our hearing. We'll give you a little warning right before we're actually done with you, so if you guys do want to cover your ears, we'll give you a warning before we do. First thing that we'll also do is we'll run through a drill called the Wayne drill. It's a 16-step process on how to load and fire a musket. This is done in camp, it's drilled into everyone's mind until there is no possible way that they can load a musket wrong. There's a few other drills that are being used at the time, but it's basically just using different ways. Same thing. Attention! Recover arm. Open hand. Hand on cartridge. Play more into that intimidation. You guys slap their backs at the same time. That makes a pretty audible noise. The other side knows you're about to blow. Alright. Got the hand. Oh. Historically also where the musket ball will go in. Today we're only shooting blanks. Traditionally also, the paper cartridge does get wadded up and placed on top. Our maintenance team doesn't like picking up 50 small little pieces of paper, so we don't do that step. Draw, ramrods. Ram down. This compacts everything nicely at the end of the barrel. Very important command coming up next. Return ramrod. If you do not hear that command, that means your ramrod's still in your barrel. That thing does make a great projectile, but only once, and then you can't load your gun anymore. The money marker is ready. Make ready. You guys want to cover your ears now? Be the time. 8. Mark.
Whoa! Yeah.
That's for one shot. You'll notice that's a lot of steps. It also takes a long time. Your officer's running up and down the line shouting all 60 of those steps by about 2 or 3 shots after he's battling all the musket and cannon fire. His voice is going to be hoarse. You're not going to hear him at all, and all the line's going to be on board. So if they would have used a different command, we'll demonstrate that one for you next. It's a little bit easier on my voice.
Starlit skies within the dreams at night, with our hands full of hope, and nothing too dangerous, 'cause we just cannot look